Hello, everybody. Welcome to Psychics Foretell. I hope you're having a good evening tonight. Yes, we're actually up and running. I know last week was very difficult. We were having technical issues, but we are not now. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening tonight. So let's start with a couple of things. We want to start, let's go with some sun and moon signs, okay? I always like to start with that. We're on Tuesday the 7th. Now, we are in Taurus as a sun sign. Now, Taurus is always about, it's not so much, people always associate Taurus with money. It's not about money. It is very much about self-observation and what you know to be your truth and what you know to be better for you than what other people think. Now, Taurus can be tricky. A lot of people who are Tauruses are very much misread, and that's unfortunate. Again, it keeps going back to the money thing. You're not near as money oriented as people seem to think. However, right now, all Tauruses are also in the moon sign of Virgo. This is a very important thing right now, okay? Follow me for a minute on this. We are in Virgo as a moon sign. Moon signs change every 2.5 days. You only have a day and a half in Virgo, but Virgo with a Taurus. Now, you are Taurus by nature, but right now you're being given an idea. A lot of people right now are being given an idea. A lot of people right now are very scared of their new ideas. And these ideas are what you should be doing. Very much so. In fact, a whole lot of what you are feeling right now is your true nature, your true self, your true idea, your best idea. People are always in doubt when they're closest to the best idea. That is why right now you feel like this is just going to be such a bad idea. This idea is so good it couldn't be possible. And yet it is. It very much is. This is very much a truth for a lot of people right now. A lot of people have got an idea they're terrified of, but it is probably the best path they've gone on in a long time. Trust yourself right now. Of all things, the moment right now is trust yourself, which is very hard for a lot of people. Okay, where is everybody tonight? Where are we all at tonight? Somebody out there right now is very conflicted. Go on and ask me what your question is, because I can feel you right now. You've got a question. It's when you don't almost want to ask, and you should, and that's okay. But while we're going on this, let's follow this path for a minute. Everybody is really impulsive right now, okay? Everybody has a lot of energy. There's a lot of creative energy out there right now. It is why your new idea is such a good idea. It is why it's actually positive, not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, several things are very positive right now for people. But people don't trust it. I can get that. I really can. I can understand that. I can really understand that. But you should. I can feel two people out there right now watching this who really should trust what their gut instinct is telling them. wow, someone is really second guessing themselves out there. Boy, that gets hard, doesn't it? I get that. It gets hard. I can understand that. Okay. The angels are really calling to people right now. Let's do an angel circle. This seems to be very important for the moment. People seem to really need this right now. North, south, east, and west. Wow. This one even jumped out. Whoever is holding on to the energy they shouldn't be, it's time to clear your space. I believe this card is speaking to several people. Clear your space. Before I lay out this circle, we are in an energy that is very conflicting with itself. Think about it for a minute. At the moment, you feel very confident about yourself and very not confident about yourself. We have two very different emotions coming together. Hey, baby, how are you? I knew you'd be here. But let's roll with this for a minute. We have two very different, the energies are very conflicting for people. People right now really very much have oh, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. People very much right now have an argument within themselves right now. And the biggest thing that Virgo and Taurus does, because they're very different, they're very different things that have come together right now. That is why tonight, the energy for the next 2 days is very much, it's very creative. It has, creativity comes out of conflict. You're most passionate when you're at your apex of what do I do? Which oddly takes me to a point. I asked today, when I was getting ready to do my live stream, I asked my spirit guides, I said, what is it I really need? What is it someone will see this video tonight that they really need to hear? And I keep hearing this over and over, and I was almost conflicted to say it because it's very specific and it's very short. But I get this very specifically for someone. Creativity comes out of chaos, but chaos should not rule. So, I keep seeing water. Okay, people? Roll with me for a minute. Let's roll with this, okay? Let's roll with this. I keep seeing water. But this water is not calm. This water is almost boiling. It's moving. You can't see in it. You can't see your reflection. You can't see yourself as you would if water was calm. The water teaches us something. When it's bubbling, when things are chaotic, you're not getting your true emotion. Right now, the creativity in the air is hectic. Creativity is hectic. It wouldn't be creative if it wasn't. But at the moment, everyone is being brought to a center. To a center. Not all centers are comfortable. Now, This being said, north, south, east, west. We pick up on the east side. You always start east. East is your golden door. Always pick up east. Always start east. Now, I'm going to lay out a circle. That's exactly where this circle is going. A very good question. Very good question. So, right now, the chaos is specific. The chaos is purposeful. It is not supposed to work against you, but it must be controlled. And that is where the east door comes in, why that east came into play here. When you open up something from the east, from the golden door, from morning, remember, the sun goes morning to night, same as the moon. Everything's cycles. We all know this. I don't need to teach you that. However, the cycle we are in right now, because it is chaotic, must be controlled. And right now, what everyone is being taught is your impulse is not the right idea to go. The impulse, the first reaction you have, oh, I want to do that. Oh, that's a good idea. Don't. The impulse, let that energy come out. Let it happen. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the beginning. It's a good beginning. But it's not the action. Once that first impulse hits you and you're like, oh, and then you come back down. Now, when you come back down in a Virgo moon, you will get the best idea you've ever had. That is what all of you are being given right now. I'm sorry, that was a long way to go. I know. I talk a lot. I'm sorry. I'm Southern. Forgive me. But the Virgo moon was important right now. If you can let the impulse ride, if you can let the whoo go and bring it back down, every one of you hearing me now will have the best idea you've had in years. Thank you. Now listen to what this idea is about to tell you. This idea for several of you is actually connected to a different way of being. At least 3 of you watching this have had a thought of wanting to do something very different with your life. But you're very afraid of what people will say, what they will think, or what they will make fun of. What if that's not important? What if what they say is not important? Now here, first angel card that came up tonight, prioritize. The amount of energy right now, the amount of energy outside it's not just creative. It's about building. Let's not take Taurus too much out of this equation. Ooh, equation. That's a good word for this. Ooh, I like that one. Hi, Cody. How are you tonight, baby? Are you one of the ones I was talking to about having so much energy around you that you're having a hard time controlling it? You are. You were the ones I was feeling. Talk to me. What's your question, honey? Yes, you are. But you also have something very heavy on your mind. Talk to me. One of the things about Taurus right now, being in Virgo, is the fact that it is bringing you somewhere you've never been before, and that's important. This time is important. You're not wrong with what you're thinking. It's just change is uncomfortable. What's your question, Cody? Excuse me, I gotta have some water. Oh, baby, no questions done. Chris with a K. Whatever room somebody smokes in that house, that's where you lost your wallet. That's why I'm choking. And I get to see the girl I've been done to for 3 years. Cody, what is her name? Give me her name and her birthday. Yeah, I bet you are. I would too. What's her name and her birthday? Chris, you need to go to the room that it makes everybody choke. What's her birthday? What is she? Oh, wow. I saw her a second ago. Interesting. All right. Cody, let's say out a specific circle for you real quick, babe. Show me Jasmine. North, south, east, west. Oh, honey, baby, you're not the only person she's seeing. I'm very sorry. You've battled this for a long time. You have tried to show her what real love is. It's not. Okay, A, it's not your fault that she hasn't figured this out. But B, you can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved. Baby, you have put a lot into this girl. Woof. I can see it. That she is your first true love. I get why you held on so much. I get. And you know what? You really weren't wrong. That was not a wrong thing to try to save this girl. You have a pure heart. You really do. You're not weak for doing this. You really tried. But people can only be saved when they want to be. I am so sorry. Baby, I know you do. Honey, I can feel you. I mean, you. Yeah, but no. Yeah, but no. I know what you're saying. Let's go this route. Let's do this. Let's do this. And you shouldn't. Never give up. Life is not about giving up, but change is important. Now, let's ask a different question. Just humor me for a second, baby. What if we ask, do you have another soulmate coming? We know she's your first love. No problem with that. What if she's not your only one? Show me the money. Let's see what we got, baby. Okay. You think you are that is the only person you're ever going to love, and you are so wrong. It is unreal. I need you to hear what I'm saying. You have another soulmate coming. In fact, you have 2 more coming. In fact, I need you to hear this. I think I got one other person watching who's not speaking who needs to hear this too. Movies have a really good idea. You get that one soulmate. It's rainbows. It's unicorns. It's yeah. That's great. Movies are great. I, however, have done this job for 20 years. I come from a psychic family. Been psychic my whole life. My dad's psychic. My children are psychic. My father is Franklin on here, by the way, y'all. And one thing I have seen so many times that I makes me mad at movies is this. Most people get 2 or 3 soulmates in every lifetime because most people grow and most people change. So stop thinking because you got the first one, that was your only one. Stop thinking that. Wait a minute. Let me put my glasses back on. Somebody's asked me a question. What we got next? Oh, Chris. Okay. Yeah, you're the other one I was feeling a minute ago. Let's put you out of circle, baby. Okay. Let's put you out. Chris, give me your birthday, baby. Give me your numbers. North, south, east, west. Scorpio. Oh my God. Boy, that fits, girl. Boy, that fits. Why are you not, Chris with a K, why are you not a psychic, honey? You don't trust yourself, number one. And girl, you got waves of psychic abilities coming off you. But I'll look at your question. We'll get there. Okay. So, let me tell you exactly what came up. You already know the answer to your question. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. You're worth more than that. Okay, your spirit guide wants to know why you keep settling. And your spirit guide is a female that is a blood relative of yours 2 generations back that chose to come back and protect you specifically. And she wants to know why you keep settling for these jackasses. That's her words, not mine. She also has dark hair. It's almost black, and she has gray that's all in the front. Just so you know who that is. I need to put my glasses on. I can't read shit without them. I'm old, y'all. Sorry. Did I lose you, Chris? Uh-oh. See, I'm paranoid now, y'all, because I had such a weird time last week. That may be your great grandma. Grandma, great grandma, yeah, right there. You knew her and you were her favorite one. Your other cousins were pissed at you because she liked you best. That one. That's who protects you now. All right, Cody, baby, you have a soulmate coming. It wouldn't surprise me, Chris, with a K, if you have both of them watching over you, honestly. The amount of psychic energy I feel off you. Okay, listen. When people pass over, they get three choices. You can go to heaven and rest, and then you make a choice later if you want to do something else. You can immediately reincarnate, or you can decide to stay here, and if you stay here, you protect somebody. I mean, that's basically it. I see two that protect you. Cody, you also have a female that protects you, but it's on your dad's side. It's a great grandmother on your dad's side, or a grandma. Actually, that may be your grandmother on your dad's side. Boy, y'all got a lot of spirits over there. It doesn't surprise me with Taurus. Actually, it doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, so Cody, I need you to understand that you are about to meet a new soulmate. Okay, more importantly, your spirit women are making sure you meet one. It's not just you, honey. You have people working for you. I know this seems kind of odd. I don't know how else to tell you that, but I mean, honey, you have spirits working for you. Hey, Christy. Hi, baby. How are ya? How are you tonight, honey? You think you're ready for this? Oh, baby, let's do this. Okay, Cody, now listen to me. On your front, you've got about 4 weeks before you meet your new soulmate. But you can only meet her if you'll let this other one go. You holding on to her is blocking you. You holding on to this other woman who you know is not good for you is blocking you. All right, Christy, talk to me. What's your question, honey? Lay it on me. You do feel good, but you feel very curious. Hey, Cody. Okay, your spirit woman just showed up a second ago. She says that your woman you're about to meet, if you will let the other one go, her name is Shelly? Sheila or Shelly? You're about to meet a Sheila or a Shelly, okay? It's about a baby. Lay it on me, honey. What's the baby? What's the baby question? Are you going to have one? Is that the question? Because actually, yeah, that's a good question. Let's look at that. Let's lay out a circle for that one, Chris. Let's see, babe. North, south, east, west. All right. Show me, Chris. Okay. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Sorry, I have to go in and out of my glasses, y'all. I'm just old and ornery. Oh, Chris. All right. Baby. This was complicated. but this is super specific. You yourself are not going to have one, but you yourself, you and your husband, actually, there are 2 children you two take. I don't want to say take over. That's not quite the word I'm looking for here. Adopt. Is that adopt? Oh, no, actually, no. See, Chris, somebody gives you the children you're supposed to raise. This is why you and your husband have not had children. You are the people who take the children no one else can. And that's about to happen. In fact, boy, I really kind of hate to tell you this one. Kristen, you're about to have a death in your family. And this leads to you taking over and raising 2 children because of it. I am really sorry. My job sucks sometimes. But you do end up with not only children, but these children that you end up raising, you and your husband, y'all also, they give y'all grandkids. Y'all are not alone. And all of this is, well, I really hate this. Most of this is going to happen by the October this year. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's bittersweet. Yeah. Boy, I heard that one. Yeah, I heard that one, Chris. This one's going to be bittersweet, but this is something you've always known. This is something you've always, in the back of your mind, back here, you've always kind of known you were going to save, rescue, take over. No, none of those words really fit. What am I looking for right there? What am I hearing? Save. Yeah. Sticking with that word. Well, that it's got heavy. Girl. Yeah, that was a lot right there. I'm sorry. But yeah. Chris with a K, what you got, baby? You're welcome. Chris with a K. Honey, you have natural premonitions. And you don't just have natural premonitions. You have one of the rare abilities of, well, if you watch the new Doctor Strange movie, they called it dreamwalking. If you looked up anything else on the internet, they're going to call it astroplaning. Either way, you have the ability to dream to another place. That's what it is. And you're actually there. And what your dreams are not ever wrong. Have you noticed that? That's why they're psychic. That's why they're premonitions. You are very psychic. Your psychic ability rolls through you roll on a vibrational level because of who you are. Okay. Like, okay, Kristen that I was just talking to, Christy, She rolls on a very earthy vibration because of who she is. You roll on a very air vibration because of who you are. So, yes, you operate on a level that almost people can't understand. That's why you have a hard time explaining what you feel to people. But yes, every one of your dreams is very correct. You're not wrong at all. Oh, good Lord, I got cat hair on my hat. I got too many cats, y'all. Okay. It doesn't surprise me that your dreams have always been that specific either. It really does not at all. In fact, what was the last dream you had, Chris? Tell me that one. Because that one is the one that is in your circle that I looked up a minute ago. That's the one we need to look at. Tell me about it. Chris with a K. Hey, whoever just logged on just a second ago, yes, your mama is going to be okay. Your mom's going to be okay. Did I lose you, Chris? I got a Chris and a Christy. I'm talking about Chris with a K right now. No, I can say that. Okay. All right, you'll roll through in a minute. I might be having a moment. You never know. Okay. Well, I mean, KK, baby, you're on your sixth life. Of course, you're going to dream about other places you've been. Honey, in your last 6 lives, you've been Egyptian, you've been Asian, you've been African, you've been Russian twice. Native Americans in there, but that was really old. I mean, yeah, you've had so many lives. You're going to dream of all kinds of stuff. You really don't trust your own power. That is, honey, listen to me when I tell you this. You have real abilities. Stop not believing yourself. People, everybody, I want everybody to hear me when I say this. Anybody who watches this particular show tonight, all of you right now are supposed to be happy. There is not a single person, not a single soul, not a single soul on this planet who was put here to be miserable. Now, have others gotten in the way? Yeah, they do that. But you always have the ability to change. If y'all hear anything tonight, Taurus is not permanent. Allow yourself to change. It's important. What was the last place you dreamt of? Was it the Egyptian place I keep seeing? Or is it the mountain? I adjust, y'all. I'm getting old. Oh. All right. Do you remember Chris with a K? Was it the Egyptian place or was it the mountain I keep saying? Oh, the really cool place. Okay, that would be the mountain. The hotel. Huh. Oh, what's that? Show me the hotel. have not seen that. Let's find out. Okay. Was this hotel in the 80s? I have a real specific hotel from the 80s. It's old. This is an older hotel. This isn't anything from now. You were there a long time ago. Oh, it's cold because something bad happened. It's cold because you died there. That's one of the places you died. That's one of the places you died. Girl, you are being taken to where all your lives were. You're being shown your power. That hotel, that was the last place you were murdered. You've had 2 lives you were murdered. You've had 4 lives that were pretty normal. One, you ruled something, and that was Native American, but it was so old I can't really tell. But the one you're thinking of, that's recent. Funky clothes. That would be like, I keep getting the 70s on that one, specifically the 70s. Like American Horror Story, Ramirez, that weird hotel episode. You know what I mean? I'm really getting that vibe, right? The elevator from the freaking show. Yes. Oh, man. You're being shot in the last place you were killed. No wonder. Okay, listen to me for a minute on this. When you have your spirit show you where your other lives ended, there's a real reason. Okay, Christy, you have a good night, baby. You have a good night, honey. I hope it wasn't too hard. I know that was a heavy reading for you, Chris. Chris, when you have something that serious that comes up like it is, you're being shown comparatively one life to the next, okay? What you've got now versus what you had. I think that's the biggest thing is you're being shown this life is supposed to be so good. Hey, sorry. Hold on, let me put my glasses on, baby. And that does not surprise me right now that you're being drawn to portals. So talk to me about what kind of portals. What do they look like? What do they feel like to you? It's very important because they're very different. Portals and dimensions are very different. So what is it you're seeing, sorry, when you feel this coming? What is the color? Let's go that route. That's probably smartest. Let's go color. Show me the portals you're being drawn to. The black tunnel. Oh. So you are a light in dark places. Interesting. Very interesting. What is your birthday? Sorry. What are you, real quick? Tell me what your birthday is. The light in dark places. That is what's calling to you. That's the portal. That's what this is. You have a very specific power. Oh, sugar. Guys, give me 1 second. My computer's about to die. I gotta go get my cord. 1 second. I'm right here, y'all. I just need to plug up so we don't lose it. Because, of course, I am not technically inclined at all. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. Your black tunnel is showing you that you are meant to lead people who are grieving, who are having, well, I don't know how to explain this without being very bleak. Exactly. You have empathic ability. Sorry. You have the ability to connect to others' emotions. Okay. Follow me for a minute. You have the ability to connect with others' emotions. Because you can do that, because you have the rare ability to know what someone's thinking and be able to help them instead of absorb it. Because most empaths really struggle with absorbing other people's emotions, and you can't get rid of it. So you can't help them because you feel what they feel, and you feel crazy like they do. You have the different ability of leading them to a less painful spot in a painful moment. That is what the light in a dark place is. That's what you are. That's why you keep dreaming of the tunnels. That's why you keep dreaming of the dark places. You are the light in the middle of the dark places. You just don't realize it. But that's what you're being shown. Okay. All right, Chris, is there a way for you to control those dreams? Okay, no, actually, premonition dreams cannot be controlled. Astral planing, dream walking, going somewhere, actually can be controlled. Tonight, actually, Chris, with a K, tonight, you are going to dream about stepping onto water. Right before you step on the water, I want you to take actual control of your foot. That's it. That's your whole point in that dream. I know it sounds weird to take control of a dream, but you actually can. Most people can't. I can't. I don't astral plane. I'm super psychic, but I don't astral plane. I can't go anywhere. But you are, and you are a lot. And because you can control if you want to go or not. You can make the choice. You get the choice. This is not out of your control. And I think that's really what you're grappling with right now, Chris, is you're learning that you have a power. I mean, this is a freaky power. It's as freaky as the person who learns they can see dead people when they're little. To know you can go other places when you dream and you may not be able to control where you're going is scary. And yes, you can control it, and you will. In fact, you'll start tonight because it's about knowing you're about to make that step. Because I'm telling you, I can see what you're going to dream tonight. You're going to dream you're going to hit water, and you'll be able to see it happening because you'll remember me saying this, and you'll be able to stop it. Okay? And the more you and I talk, the more you'll get through this. The more I'll be able to show you how to really control your dreams and still stay asleep. That's the trick. That's a hell of a trick. Okay, who we got now? It doesn't surprise me that it's 3 places at once. Honey, like I said, you've had so many past lives. I mean, you've got pain from other lifetimes you have not worked through. I think that may be a whole lot of what you're in the middle of right now. You and Chris with a K, both of you have the same feeling right now. You both are women or souls. Let me put now souls. That's a better word for it. You both are souls who have traveled a lot of lifetimes. You carry a lot of pain. And you're just now in a life that you can deal with that. You haven't, neither one of y'all have lived a life that you've been able to deal with your own self till now. I don't know if I'm explaining this right or making sense. But up until now, your lives that you've lived before now have been extremely chaotic or in someone else's control. You both, Chris with a K and Sorry, are for the first time living lives. You are the first, this is your first time being in control. So I get why this is a confusing life. I mean, think about it. If this is, if you've lived a lot of lifetimes that other people have screwed up for you, and then you finally get a life that is in your control, of course that feels odd. Of course this life feels odd. That's okay. That's okay. Listen to me for a minute, guys. Not every life is going to be the same, you know? But right now, a whole lot of y'all are having something very new. New is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. It always will be. Always will be. That being said, the fact you're asking these questions should make you extremely proud of yourselves. Extremely proud of yourselves. I'm proud of y'all. Everyone I've talked to tonight, and the two I didn't talk to, but I can see y'all. Every one of y'all. These are very hard questions we've gone through. This was a very emotional reading we've done tonight. This was a hard show. A lot of y'all have gone through a lot of emotions you haven't even tapped yet, but you know they're there. And you're being shown it's time to stop avoiding them. And that sucks. You know, as a human, I'm a human. You're a human. Emotions suck. But they're worth it. If we don't go through them, we don't ever grow. And as I stated at the very beginning of this show, I'm circling back around, so everybody hold on for a minute. Yeah, I had a connection. All people get 2 or 3 soulmates in every life. So you're supposed to grow. You're supposed to change to get your next happy. You can't get your next happy if you don't grow, if you don't change. The biggest thing I see people doing right now over the last 2 months is preventing any of their growth because they're so tired of feeling things. And you know what? I understand that. I get that. I can really understand that. Ask her a question. She's right here. Honey, she said ask. She'll answer anything. In fact, she also sits on your right side. You can ask her tonight, but you can ask her right now. She's right here. What do you want to ask her? She wants you to know one thing. Chris with a K, she wants you to know that your abilities are genetic. This has been passed down from your family for a long time. You're just the first one to talk about it. But a lot of your family can do what you can do. You're just the first one brave enough to talk about it. That's a good thing. She says y'all just alike. She says she lived her life just like you. And she didn't have a problem with it. Why do you? Stop beating yourself up. Loud and proud, girl. She thinks your parents could have done a lot better. She's a little disappointed in them. Um, she loves her daughter dearly. Now, don't get this wrong when I say this, but she understands the mistakes. Honey, any spirit understands people are human. I mean, she was human too. Just because she chose to stay as your guardian doesn't mean she's forgotten she was human. But she thinks your parents could have. She's telling me that she thinks your parents left you alone way too much. Left you on your, not alone, but on your own. Yeah, on your own way too much. She thinks you've lived a lot of your life that you had to deal with without anybody having your back. That makes her sad. She wishes she could have changed that. It really does make her sad. She's showing me all these different little scenes in your life where you did something major alone. That's sad. Hold on. What am I looking at here? What about your work? Okay, sorry. Let's take a look real quick. Be more specific. Sorry. What about your work, honey? Southeast, west. What is it? Because something has got you worried about your work. Yeah, your grandmother really is showing me a whole lot of scenes where you just did a whole lot of things alone, and that bothers her a lot. She did not mean for that to go down like that. Sorry, what is it about your work you're asking me specifically, baby? Yes. In fact, you will, if you start looking now really serious online, you have a job that is going to call you within 15 days. It's a job you're supposed to apply to this week that will call you back within 15 days. Yes. You're not supposed to stay where you're at, job wise. Sorry, you're really supposed to move on. It's time. Very much so. Okay, guys, we're about to log off. Let's end with this. I want everybody to end with peace and positivity. Right now, because we're in Taurus, because we have the creative energy, let your impulse fly and wait for the quiet answer, because it will come. Not only will it come, but it will be right. Everyone, have a good night tonight and have a wonderful tomorrow.